Hi, Dave Smith of Police One, and I've got a reality training segment from the Oregon State Police. It's going to really get us thinking about how sometimes initial appearances can be quite deceiving, and that's why we always have our minds prepared no matter what's going to happen. In this now famous video from the Oregon State Police, the trooper pulls over a subject who immediately exits the vehicle. Now watch how quickly our trooper stops his vehicle and assumes a position, and again, with enough distance for reaction time, which is so important. Now you'll notice the suspect that steps out of the vehicle is in a military uniform. Now he hasn't served in the military in over a year, and he's got 3 children in the car. But very often we're used to being deferential to people in the military, and then certainly people with their children are another thing that we would consider a mitigator to our awareness. And this is one of the things, because we get used to people with children being compliant. Now what I want you to watch is we're going to watch the whole video, is how the trooper responds, the verbalizations, and then the rapidity of a violent armed assault.
Please sit back in the car for me. You were speeding, but right now I need you to... Sir, get back in the car for me now. Sir, please get back in the car for me now. I told you you were speeding. Sir! 5326, shots fired! Shots fired! 5326, shots fired!
Wow, now that happens right now. The thing is, again, the guy gets out, assumes sort of an at-ease position, and then begins to advance on our trooper, who's given good commands. Now, he doesn't leave cover, and when the gun comes out, he immediately initiates his armed confrontation with the suspect. Now, the suspect is fatally hit. He actually gets back to his vehicle, and you don't see any reaction. And he drives a quarter mile down the road and is found dead in the vehicle. His 3 children unharmed. Our trooper has a wound in his side, and he's fine. And boy, what a great job he did. Years ago, I attended a wound ballistics conference, and I got the chance to hear the great Dr. Fackler. Now, the thing that Dr. Fackler said is worldwide, when law enforcement officers were studied and had one-armed confrontations, that their number one thought as they were winning the gunfight, killing the suspect, was, oh my God, I'm missing, because they saw no physiological response from the suspect they were shooting. Now, if Dr. Fackler is telling us that, that's going to be a fact, because this guy knows wound ballistics. Too often, though, television gives us this peck and paw reaction, where bullets fly, body parts fly, people fly backward, huge sacks of blood explode. That's not what you see in real armed confrontations. What you saw in this video is what you can very often see, a fatally wounded suspect showing no physiological response whatsoever. Remember, he is really jacked up. This may be an EDP. I'm not sure what the psychological component is, and we certainly can't give the guy a test now. His friends and family said this was totally out of character. But why is he driving with his 3 kids with a gun in his waistband and a military uniform on that he hasn't even been in that service in over a year? We don't know. The point is, it doesn't matter. We know what he did, and that's what you're going to react to. You're going to be prepared for. Remember this also. Don't let those mitigators, those things that you say, well, look, oh, it's a family together. That makes them safer. Or, oh, look, there's a guy in uniform. Or, look, there's a cute young lady exiting a vehicle. My goodness. Don't relax on these things. Have your mind right. I'm not saying be overly aggressive. Again, it's the reaction that we're going to respond. We are the reactors to whatever's presented to us. And we have to have our mind prepared, cocked and locked, so to speak, right here. And that's what this video does. It mentally prepares you for the absolute unexpected. Notice our trooper, man, that's modeling. He's hit and he's still verbalizing, giving incredible descriptions out, doing a great job. So again, talk amongst yourselves, and this is really important when to show in briefing, but also in your own quiet, where you're in a safe location, visualize yourself. How would I have handled this? What would I have said? How would I have responded? But I've been ready for a subject to quickly exit a vehicle in a traffic stop before I've even come to a stop. This is why we practice and practice these things. This is why we have everything we need where we can get it without looking down. We need to visually control those threats. This is an excellent video. Trooper did a great job. But again, talk about this, think about it, and get yourself mentally prepared. Stay safe.